Please, game 3. Let's go.
Everybody in the studio is like, guys, enough game 3s. We've had game 3s every week. Hey,
I'm
me and Diddy
speculating.
love game 3s here.
I'm speculating here, Try. There could be a game 3.
Dude, with enough speculation, there could even be a game 4.
Dude, you just gotta speculate it into existence. But let's keep our eyes on the mid laners here. Such a fun matchup, as we talked about.
We see teams kind of just chilling here. Nothing real too crazy. Level 1, taking it chill. Screggy saying, fine, I'll take damage.
Dude, he's just taking the heads-up fight as Yumi. Pretty interesting.
Oh, that's a good trade for Venerated.
Both phase rushes proc. See how these guys trade in, get their snap damage, and run out.
Sekiro with the best Udyr skin.
Which one is that? Definitely not Udyr?
Yeah.
They're all bad.
The newest one's pretty damn good.
What is it?
And the ultimate one. The newest one is like
He's like
the Viking style one or dragon something. I don't know what it's called, but it's cool.
Okay, sounds pretty cool. Okay, so my thoughts going in this game. I just think McMaster need to play by the book and let their comp win them fights. I think MEC needs to be creative. They have the Yumi, Trundle, Syndra.
That phase rush.
Okay, and Venerated, he's dodged out of multiple Syndra Qs while we've been watching, and his auto attacks, the fact that the damage ramps, he's winning out on these trades. But you see both mids have gone cookies and refill pot, right? So they have plenty of sustain, so I don't think that trade is like a winning or losing. But let's see how this Volibear and Nectin lane look.
Dude, you can't sleep on the Jabbar, man.
I mean, he just lands every E, though. Like, when you play against Volibear, you can't let him land his E.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, his auto attacks auto-push the wave. If he autos it too many times, the wave comes to you.
I'm predicting it. I was just going to say I'm predicting a kill in the next 3 minutes in the top lane.
Should have said
Let's
seconds.
see.
And you almost would have cashed in. Because another E lands. So
it's like my Dogecoin. It looks like I'm going to cash in and then...
When you're against Volibear, the fact that his kit naturally pushes the wave you means you never really have to face tank a full combo. I mean, you'd have to give, 3 to 6 minions every time it slowly pushes to you, but then I think you look for a 2v1 against that champion. At the very most, look to outplay his E, but it seems no one knows how to do that against Jabbar, and I wouldn't like to be up there.
So the thing that I've seen him do is he like sets it up so well. Oh, and it still hits there, man. This guy is a monster.
Yeah, you could drop it above their head and then run at them and stun them.
That's what he's doing, and it almost works guaranteed every time.
But they have to be, yeah, it does. He's just nasty.
Dude, he's nasty, straight up. We're just boasting this man's confidence right now. He's sitting there playing this game, listening to the casting, going, haha, I'm
There's
the best.
no way he's listening to this because we're like 5 minutes behind them, remember?
Yeah,
so they might
when he's
go back.
watching the replay back, he's like, nice.
So Orianna with a ton of pressure on this.
Oh, the flash.
Flash for flash. Oh my goodness. Venerated almost goes down there. Zip the zap.
10 HP on both.
Playing on a tightrope here, just barely escaping. And we'll be able to just TP back to lane with a tier and actually be fine. And Orianna.
Oh, but Trundle canceling the back for Orianna. That's really bad. I mean, she has TP, so she can still get back to lane, but that sucks.
Yeah, she might miss. I wish we can count the creeps that she'll miss due to that recall stop, and Syndra can maybe get a plate, but then again,
oh yeah, she's gonna lose that wave, regardless of the TP, I think. Most of it, at least.
Yeah. So a nice interrupt, but not. I gotta say, not too bad for either mid, other than flashes going down. So both junglers need to be aware of that. Because Ori no flash is a gankable target for Trundle.
Yeah.
And Trundle ganks are not that great. But if it's a flashless Ori, it's definitely doable. And I actually do like the Yumi pivot onto the Kaisa. I don't know if it looks so great in the overall comps, but when they lock Tahm Kench, it's like you will never catch and kill my AD, but the Yumi is not about catch, it's about staying alive, DPSing over time, and
denying farm. Like when they have, if they can get them to a point where McMaster needs to reset, but they can stay in lane to cash in on an extra wave and deny them a wave. Like, those things can really add up in the long run.
So like right here, Renekton's wave is coming to him, and that's a nice trade, but it actually tips back towards the Volibear. Volibear misses E.
Oh, here's Udyr. Do they look for something here? I mean, they don't really have the wave.
See that wave? The cannon wave is coming to reinforce now, so they will have a wave. Udyr would just need to be patient. Volibear kills this wave, they have a cannon wave to work with. Renekton no flash and no sit. So
Trundle on his way up from jungle to provide support.
Yeah,
but
he's in a great spot. He senses this dive, but he
so unfortunately for Trundle, he was spotted on a ward by wolves, so they knew he was coming and that they had to make the play right then and there.
Skaggy, oh, almost the real MVP there. Hops off a bone and soaks the Tahm Kench lick, but then will eventually go down. But we know the important number is the Kai'Sa, so as long as Kai'Sa can catch this wave and survive, it won't be too bad. And Tahm Kench is farming, by the way, so Tonky Boy incoming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be tough for Bone to get all of these, but I guess Senna Tahm Kench isn't the strongest dive of a duo.
No, yeah, I don't think they look for a dive here, and they don't. They're backing up. This is a good time to reset.
Yeah, if they reset, that's a nice free base with a push coming back to them. We see Trundle, the level disadvantage, will still be able to run at Udyr and force him away. I think because his Renekton would get there faster if everyone rotates. But then Ori has Prio on the map, it seems, but she wants to take a recall. Okay, so a lot going on here.
Everyone taking a recall, playing it cool. Mountain Drake is the first Drake of the game. We'll see if anyone starts to look for that. We do see some pings coming out around the river there. Maybe they're trying to suss out some vision. Yeah,
Yuumi on Trundle. So when you draft Yuumi, a lot of the times, she will just like ride around on the jungler while AD... Basically, if there's ever like a long lane that the AD's farming, or if the AD ever goes mid to farm, Yuumi can ride around on the jungle, letting the AD catch waves, get solo XP. She doesn't take any XP from the jungler when riding around on them. And then you have your jungle support duo are always actively roaming.
Making plays like
the thing
in the
is,
mid or top or something.
It's usually like a Hecarim that the Yuumi's riding on, something that is insane with Yuumi. I don't know if Trundle really fits that build.
Yeah. Oh, and the dive. It's so close there. He got the Renekton ult though, which means that without that ult, he can maybe pick up the kill here. I think Renekton needs to be really careful
Zip
because
the zap on the Syndra. Needs to land it here. She'll scatter the weak with Tahm Kench, and that's going to be the focus. We see the Kai'Sa passive coming through, but there's that gray health shield.
Yeah.
Too much from KVB. But the play's not over because Jaeger walking up so far that he needs to just...
Oh, surprise! Volibear's here. What the?
And Volibear somehow is here. Must have TP'd or something. And that's Jabbar here looking to make some noise, but they actually turn on him. KVB with a flash lick to take out Bone.
Oh, and they get him.
But Zip the Zap is still forward looking for... Oh, he gets eaten as he was going to toss his last spell. And now we have a 2v3 here. But it's a low Senna. And it's Ori Tom against... Oh, I think... So Zip the Zap was looking for another kill. Well, it would have been his first. But Az was getting ready to toss the W, I think got eaten by KVB. So, like, it just goes to show. Look at Tahm Kench's items. He's able to pick up that Center Hulk or whatever they call it nowadays. And he can just soak that gank and eat so much damage.
Oh, no. Are they going to get him here? They need
This
to be
looks
careful.
bad for McMaster.
Yep.
I think Tom goes down here, and they could possibly even run down Senna.
Okay, but here comes Ori. If they greed for this, is this the setup? Oh, that's Udyr. My bad. I couldn't really tell when he was in the brush. Yeah, in the
It could be anybody in a bear costume.
I didn't see the Volibear TP coming in, but unfortunately
really
he goes down. So they took down Jabbar there, and is he gonna pick up a kill though?
No, he still has dice.
Yeah.
Their Nectan's just playing with fire every time he's taking these trades with Volibear, because even that trade right there is meaningful. There's no TP on their Nectan, so he either...
yeah, I mean, now he denies this wave, or...
No, he'll soak it, but, you know, look at that. I mean, the dive is awesome. He's gonna hit him with Call to Meek, and wait a second, Lei Ben putting his name on the board, silencing the haters, which is us by now.
Yeah.
And getting himself on the board with a solo kill.
We hyped up Jabbar so much, and LeBen is like, no. No.
Yeah, he sure is. So we'll have to think twice next time those two are scrapping to not just assume Volibear is going to win and dive and crush everybody. And the second death here from Jabbar, so maybe champions that can deal with him, like the substitute from Trundle, like the Kaisa can, the passive damage can hurt him. But Jabbar might not be raid boss here.
Oh,
see Udyr Ghost.
The CTP coming in.
Stun comes in, but the Kaisa actually will ulti away. The Killer Instinct away from the Udyr. They're kiting up now. It's a 2v. It's a 3v3. They're going after the Yuumi target. Late Ben will kill Sekiro to start it off. Now it's a 3v2. The Yuumi wants to go onto the Kaisa, but it's a Renekton double kill. Looking for a triple here. The Call of the MECH coming out. And it's just a matter of time, but KVB is so darn tanky. But that is a 3-4-0 for MEC Hysteria in this mid-game scuffle here.
A phenomenal teleport by... Oh, and that did not work, so we'll get rid of that.
The Kaisa Killer Instinct to get away from the Udyr Bear Slab, I think, was so major key. And then you're just put in a position where everybody's running past the Renekton. Oh. Okay, Ori is very low on mana, just has auto. Zip to zap, as the scatter hits, here comes the Dark Spear. It's not enough.
Close.
It's not quite enough. Zip to zap still has flash, could maybe flash for an auto Q.
It's because they don't have book yet. If they both had book, it could have been a total.
Oh, yeah.
There was definitely a kill going out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Lost chapter. They didn't, neither of them had the lost chapter completed, so.
But just to go back to my last point is, Bone with that nice Killer Instinct created a situation where McMaster was running past the Renekton to try and kill the Kaisa with a Yuumi on her, which means Renekton was able to just go to town and LEC. So that's a nice slice to avoid the E, or the Volibear, E. That's what you need to do, and that's what a good-looking trade looks like from Renekton. And he does have an item advantage, which makes... Oh, TP coming in. Who's this going to be? It's
Syndra.
It's Zip to Zap. Skindra. The Scatter of the Week will land on the Jaeger, and now it's KVB. He's Tonky, but he will drop. Who are they going to give the kill to? It's ought to be Kaisa.
Yeah.
Prioritizing minions,
okay, they want to give it to Zip to Zap, it looks like.
I think either is fine, but definitely Kaisa, in my opinion.
Me too. But Syndra here making the TP play down.
Yeah.
Losing some farm, so maybe they're just saying, hey, take your commission on this play you just made.
And now it's Lei Bin looking for a 2v1. He has Fury, but I think he's on cooldown, so he just drops to the gank from Udyr here. So the moment it becomes sided towards MEC, Sekiro goes up there, gives a visit to his Jabbar here in the top lane, not to mention Trundle was showing in the mid lane to cover for the Syndra TP, meaning that Leben should maybe expected a visit as a cross-map play.
Yeah, this is another really close start to this game. I mean, we're looking at...
Killer Instinct comes in. They're looking for the Senna, but she got eaten right away. But now there's no E. They're able to DPS that target.
So low,
Senna getting really low. KVB front lining. It's going to be 4 members. Once Zip the Zap gets here, look for the Scatter of the Week. It's going to come out onto it hits Tom Kench. Is that their focus?
Are they going to pull this out?
The Ignite on
the
Trundle
flash!
Runs him low. The flash, another E. Jaeger, a couple autos onto the Trundle, and what a massive outplay.
Way.
But their turret's going to drop any second here. They need to flee, but they 2v4 outplayed,
wow.
took one and walked away with 2 Tom Kench eats.
Dude, the Tom Kench devours were so clutch there for both times. Perfect flash from Jaeger, and I can't believe they survived that 4-man dive.
But it's not over. Sekiro here looking to punish Zip to Zap for his positioning.
Be careful you don't get hit by that.
The Yuumi kind of wants to dip, but wait, the heal comes in here. Bone is here to auto attack, but has no mana.
And Director Tool says, yeah, don't worry, nothing happened.
Well, something might happen here. Oh, the flash Bear W from Jabbar here in the top lane.
Dude, unreal. Jaeger and KVB getting away by the tiniest little hair on their chinny chin chins.
That's right.
Like 4 times in a row just now. I can't believe it.
E.
The Tom Kench coming in clutch this game.
It's so hard to kill that freaking duo. I mean, the Tom Kench is so tanky. So yes, of course you want to focus Senna, but with the eat, he was able to eat them twice in that tower dive. Try a while back, Riot made it so that Tom Kench's W was super long cooldown, like 24 seconds or something like that. So And they did this so that you couldn't really eat twice in a situation like
that.
that.
So the fact that they're getting, did they rebuff it or?
No, I think I don't know what the
That
cooldown
fight was
is.
just so long.
It was
dragged
long.
out for so long.
So to play for 2 Tahm Kench eats and get value on
Three.
both.
That was the third one. Was that one under
yeah.
the tower was the third one to save Jaeger.
Pretty crazy stuff, but MEC, I mean, they're down in gold and in Drakes. They're up in kills. I think this could be momentum shifting towards McMaster in this game too here. Their Kai'Sa's looking nice though. Their Renekton has found agency in this game. He's even getting some push for himself. So pretty even game, but McMaster's gonna be looking for Drake number 3 in 4 minutes 30 time.
Yeah, so let's take a look at golden items here a little bit while they set up for this. Oh, okay, wait, 4 minutes, you said.
Yeah, the biggest thing here is the farm in the mid lane.
Oh, let's pull this down. We might. Okay, never mind. I'll bring it back up. Looked like we were going to get a little chase there.
When Ori's up 30+ farm, I think it could point to some of their early trading maybe going in Ori's favor, or the Syndra TP for the team presence resulting in a couple crash waves. But Orianna getting the advantage there. She could complete first item first. Other than that, obviously Kai'Sa appears to be farming okay, but Tahm Kench and Senna, when you put gold on Tahm Kench and then you have Senna consuming souls, I think the value allotted there, I think things are looking McMaster favored.
Yeah.
And again, their comp I think is so much easier to execute, so much more straightforward. Here we go, will be one of the top lane. Trundle right around the corner. He could easily subjugate Jabbar here, and they look for the 2v1.
It's going to be 4v1.
Yeah,
Jabbar
can
here.
he trade one? Trading one would be impressive. He sure
Oh my God,
does.
he's going to get away with this
Now
meteor?
Udyr shows up, but it's Bone with the Yuumi. They're able to shut down Jabbar, and that's a 1-for-1 so far.
1-for-1 is a great trade in that scenario.
For who?
For McMaster, I think. To take down
Yeah, because
Renekton
they
with
send
you.
so many.
Yeah, they send 4, you take 1 with you is great.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. I just had my thoughts were mixed up. I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the right people. And now it's gonna be a Herald take. It's the 1730 Herald. And usually when you get Herald, this could be a dead Senna. There's no Tommy E. The Killer Instinct going to soak some of that root time. And man,
oh my God, it's
man,
untargetable
man.
with that. Oh, I feel for MEC this game.
Yeah.
The amount of times that they've had Jaeger at like 20% HP is or less. It's got to be like what, 6 times at this point, at least that we've seen. And he's gotten away. Oh, that feels real bad.
Yeah, they're gonna have to battle some of that frustration as we get into the team fighting sequencing of the game, because Senna barely squeaking out time and time again.
Yeah, but Kai'Sa is really strong right now. 314, 123 farms, scaling into this game, and as we all know, Kai'Sa is a late game scaling champion. I mean, Senna is as well, but I don't know. I mean, I can't decide at this point what comp I like better here anymore.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, both teams can do it. When you're looking at a Kai'Sa that is curving, you can always chalk a win up to just that champion, right? She could randomly pentakill this game. It wouldn't surprise me that much, and they could take the win. But let's see if this tower dive here from Volibear will do much. He turns the turret off. He's looking to advance. There's the flash, another bear slap, couple more autos, and that will do it. Let's lay Ben dropping to Jabbar here under turret. Showing the power of that Triforce purchase when you go Volibear, showing that he knows his limits. And now we have a Tahm Kench ultimate coming to create a 3v3 scenario in the mid lane as they will crack bot turret. Drake coming up in just under a minute. Baron coming up in about 35 seconds.
So we see both of our mid laners kind of hanging out on the top lane here. Syndra not going to be able to secure his tower, but she does have Trundle nearby. As I say that, he's making his way towards mid, so...
yeah, and both mid laners in the top lane do have TP, so if anything erupts down here, you could expect one or both members to join, and I think that's why they are top lane. And yeah, it's going to be all about Drake, so take the advantage even mass. The lick will hit the Kaisa, but she has plenty of heal, but she
TPs.
might instantly drop. She instantly drops to start this fight. This has to be good for McMaster as they advance. Now Renekton's the focus. He will probably drop quickly. Good call of the Meek to heal, but no, they just insta-give Kaisa, and that's Drake number 3 for McMaster.
Yeah, that is a great pick there for McMaster. What are they going to get off this? They're definitely going to get Drake. Are they going to try to... I guess they're just hanging out. Udyr getting the dragon for free here, so they're just defending waves mid so they don't lose this tower.
Exactly. When Drake is that free, like 2 for 0,
there's no need to send everybody.
Yep. You just cover the map, make sure there's no trade play if you can help it. And I could even add, if you're Zip the Zap, if you're Syndra in top lane and you see your Kaisa get gibbed like that, you maybe stay. You maybe stay and take top turret. You don't TP and try and trade something on the map. As we see, they will do eventually. But yeah, just a great
but
start.
at this point, you can't really even consider that a trade. I mean, they had the Herald locked and loaded. They were going to drop it somewhere and hope, in theory, get something out of it. And yeah, regardless, that tower being so low. So, really, really good for McMaster there.
Yeah.
Minimal losses, and now they're set up pretty good here. What are they going to get? Vision of Baron.
Yeah, so they could play Baron for 4 minutes and then go look for Soul, which would probably be the safer route, or they could look to take it. They could look to choke out the Vision. Either way, Baron is the only objective up for 4 minutes, so you would orient your lane assignments towards that being what everyone's played for. But
I think that's, if I'm McMaster University, that's what I'm trying to do here. I mean, now we've got both of our top laners in the bot lane away from Baron, both with TP up, so both teams doing a great job of keeping their TPs pressure on the opposite side of objectives.
Yep.
Really, really well played. So maybe they, like you said, they can kind of choke out some vision here. Unfortunately, it looks like MEC clearing out all the vision in the river other than Scuttle.
Here's another Volibear ultimate. He's going to turn the tower off, but Lebena able to create the distance there. It's a low cooldown ability, so just showing the Jabbar's showing us that he can keep his wave past river as long as he wants, which means that if both top we see a killer instinct coming onto the Senna, and there's no Tom Clancy. Is this the play? Tom is the next focus. They have plenty of damage. It's a 5-man unit in the mid.
Baron, right? I mean, is this an MEC Baron?
Yes.
They've got all the vision other than Scuttle.
100% they go Baron here. Flip the game if you have to in terms of smite, but ideally you want to address the Udyr and take the Baron, but I think they would take 50-50 if it comes down to it. They don't have that many tools other than Scatter the Weak to turn. Here's the turn. It
Double
misses.
TP coming in.
Scatter the Weak misses, so they're back on Baron. They need to look to Renekton to turn. He has a Yuumi. He's going big. There comes the Dominus. His slice doesn't hit anything, but he'll flash onto Orianna. They're looking to peel now. Huge
my God, huge
AoE.
ulti.
That's a big shockwave here. Can they turn with Jabbar? He's in the front lane. He's being focused down. The Kaisa autos the passive, but there's that big stare coming in. And McMaster will take one out of it. It goes on to Udyr there. Kill the Renekton and stop the Baron. And Jabbar will go in for more. He's still alive. He's doing it again.
Will he make it out? And here's Content and Jaeger.
No Starex. Will he drop? He does to zip the zap. They're fighting. They're kiting up the Yuumi. Gonna ride on the Syndra. She can't do anything here. They will both fall. And it's probably gonna be McMaster's Baron.
Yes. Oh my God. What a turn there. The fight was kited out long enough that Jaeger and KVB could get there in time. And now it looked like an MEC Baron is now a McMaster Baron. What a turn there.
Venerated with that shockwave. He stays alive despite the Renekton flash. He stays alive. He kites it out. He gets a heal from Senna, and then he smacks everybody with a nasty shockwave, which allows Jabbar on the Volibear to do what Jabbar does on Volibear.
Yes, it was so hard to take that man down. And unbelievable. 7-4 now on this Volibear. What looked like it started out to be a, maybe a tough game for him. He just shrugged that off, and now he's dominating again.
Well, the haters are now unsilenced, Zach, and that's us. We get to just talk about Jabbar now.
Yeah,
the whole time.
It's been relayed to me that the McMaster coach said that, hey guys, their comp comes online at 20 minutes, and 24 minutes in, we can confirm that that is facts, and they are online now with Baron. And they need to watch out because, what is this, 40 seconds for Dragon Soul as well. And, oh, it's looking real hard for MEC now.
We saw their comp come online with the Killer Instinct where Kaisa was able to pick off Senna. And we know Kaisa can end games, but we're looking at 2v1. They're looking to take out Jabbar, but his whole team is right around the corner. And whoever Yumi is on there could be in some trouble, as well as Jabbar just can 2v1 this. He could just 2v1 this, and that's fight over. It's just a matter of who they can chase down now, or do they just go claim their soul?
I think they go for soul.
And the 2v1 open, like, you just can't mess with this guy.
And Kaisa, wrong team, did he? McMaster here with Jabbar, their comp comes online at 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, okay.
Yes.
Yep, had it wrong. But look at it coming online here as you see a two-man shockwave, just a bow on top of the present here. And can Trundle steal? It'd be pretty insane.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they take Soul here, and then what? They run it down mid with Baron, right? So how much can they get out of this? Renekton up in 2 seconds. The rest of the team, 20 seconds for most. Okay, Kaisa as well.
Yeah, they sure do.
They're going to get a lot out of this.
You could go inhib here, I believe, based on death timers and wave clear. Once you get that inhib, you have a few minutes of pressure to set up for Baron. That's up in 4 minutes. You go Baron, that next Elder will be up 2 minutes after that. The game should be over, despite any huge mistakes. And yeah, they sure are online. I mean, Senna is core now. She has her 2 items. She's 7, 3, and 10. No farm, but can still provide that much value. Try that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a, game-breaking thing. It's just getting here is the hard part usually.
Yes.
I guess for the
No,
Senna.
for sure. I mean, that's kind of, I'm assuming that's why they're telling us, hey, the comp comes online at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They need the time for Ori to get her core items built. I mean, around 2.5, 3 items, Ori really starts to come online.
Yep.
They need the Senna to, get going from the fasting in lane, and at that 20-minute mark, around that time, is both those champions are kind of coming online, and they're just huge.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Sounds good to me, and we can see it in practice. And then their pressure point in the early game is none other than the Jabbar, right? And Udyr.
Oh, and they land this on the...
Wait, okay,
Yumi.
okay.
Yumi, you can't be memeing like that in the middle of this game. Let's take a look at this here. She's dancing, and then... Oh.
They could look to advance. It's going to be a red TP. That's McMaster looking to... I'm not sure what the play is here. Are they going for base? Look how fast that bear is. He will stun up the Renekton into full dive. Volibear will turn the tower off, and now it's a big shockwave again. It's just cleanup time for McMaster. As they advance now onto Trundle, it's only a matter of chasing down. Jabbar will flash to just devour this Kaisa.
And Sekiro's just dancing around Nexus.
That's what Udyr does, though. He runs into multiple turrets and he eats shots. So everybody doing their job here in this final fight as McMaster will be our winners of the first match today.